Hi guys, so I'm here with my February wrap-up. I read a total of 4 books this month. I don't have one of them with me, it's currently being lent out. But yeah, the first book that I read is The Replacement by Brenna Yovanov. I gave this one a 4 out of 5 stars. I've had this on my shelf for a year and a half or something like that, and I finally decided it was time to pick this up. This is a paranormal book about this boy named Mackie Doyle, and he's always been different from the humans, from like other people, and basically, this is like really hard to describe. He has fatal allergies to blood, iron, and consecrated ground, and he knows something's like wrong with him, and he's slowly dying in the world, and he discovers that he's part of this kind of like underground type of society thing where he was kind of like a almost reject baby, and he was taken and put in the crib of a human baby, which they took the human baby and part of like the sacrifice thing. They take the human baby and place the reject in the crib and to live and die a human life. Like the reject babies are supposed to die, so he was supposed to die and he didn't, and so they have to try to figure out why that is and everything. So yeah, I don't know what I can say without spoiling it. I hope I didn't spoil anything. But yeah, this was really good. I enjoyed it, so highly recommend. The next book that I read is Alienated by Melissa Landers. I gave this a 5 out of 5 stars, and I gave a full review of this a couple videos ago, so I will leave a link to that down in the description below so you can go check that out for full thoughts. But basically this is a sci-fi about this girl named Cara Sweeney who is in this like program, who gets put into this program to basically let this alien live with her. His name's Alex, and he's from here. I always butcher that, but yeah. Comes live with her and kind of like tries to integrate him into the human society, and there's 2 other here aliens that come down to Earth, but they're with different people and you don't really get much of them. But anyway, yeah, it's about them and their relationship and everything, and it's really good. I love it. Yeah, since I did a review of that, that's about all I'm going to say of it now, but I'll leave, like I said, I'll leave the review down in the description below. The next book I read is currently being lent out, but it's John Winchester's Journal by Alex Irvine, when I gave that a 5 out of 5 stars as well. I thoroughly enjoyed that, and basically that is a prequel type book to Supernatural with the TV show, and I'm obsessed with Supernatural. I even have this like anti-possession symbol necklace. I don't know how well you can see that, but yeah, I wear this like every day. Yeah, I'm addicted and in love with the show, and the book is John's journal, and it chronicles from Mary Winchester's death all the way up to the pilot, like right before the pilot of Supernatural. So it's like the entire, like, what is like 20 something years there that it chronicles. And basically, I mean, it is a little jumpy, but it is his writing style, you know. I guess that's like just how John is. And it's nice to see a lot more through John's eyes, because I really enjoyed him as a character on the show. So it's really nice to get to see more of him and see just how much Mary's death impacts him, and seeing his journey into becoming the hunter that he's so well known as in the show. My voice is like really horrible, so I'm sorry, but yeah, it chronicles all of that, and it also shows his relationship with Dean and Sam, which are his sons, in case you don't know. Yeah, it kind of chronicles that, and yeah, I really enjoyed it, and if you're a fan of the show, I highly recommend checking out that book. And the last and final book that I read is The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald, and this is actually a reread for me, and I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. So yeah, first time I read this was in high school, and I didn't enjoy it that much in high school, honestly, because I just wasn't in the mood for it, and I just didn't really care. So I didn't really enjoy it back then, but now I actually really enjoyed it. I thought it was very intriguing, and I also watched the movie with this as well. I read the book and I just finished the book like literally like 20 minutes ago, and I watched the movie a couple days ago with Leonardo DiCaprio, and it was nice kind of seeing the parallels because you get to visualize everything. It helps visualize things a lot better when you can see it and read it at the same time. So yeah, if that makes sense. Yeah, I really enjoyed the symbolism. The jumping around writing kind of annoyed me a little bit, but you know, that's just how it is, I guess. I just kind of dealt with it, but I loved the character of Gatsby. He's a very intriguing character. So yeah, I'm not going to get into detail because I'm pretty sure a lot of you have already read this, but if you haven't seen the movie with Leo DiCaprio, I highly recommend it because it does stick pretty good to this. But yeah, that is all for the books that I read in the month of February. So, till next time, bye!